he apparently, and I hate this guy has made me more mad than a lot of people. Also because he's Cuban and whatever. He does all the Vox stories. It's all the Republicans are racist, but he's done something that to me is unforgivable, and that is he's going to make us defend Crowder, and I don't like to defend Crowder. I know you don't like to defend Crowder.
No, I hate Crowder.
But we have to defend Crowder.
Great.
I know.
Thanks for making me do this.
He's verified, obviously, on Twitter, obviously. And he posted like a 5-6 paragraph post tagging the YouTube team, tagging YouTube, and saying Crowder needs to be taken off of the service because every time Crowder attacks him, he's being what did he say? A bigot because he's making fun of his sexuality, and YouTube shouldn't be allowing that stuff, so on. And he brought up how Crowder has that socialism's for fag shirt or whatever, and he's trying to now get Crowder deplatformed. Now, nothing's going to happen to Crowder. Crowder will not get deplatformed. No. That's just not going to happen. So don't think it is. But this guy is actually trying. Now, I've heard of some of the stuff. First off, if a gay guy's calling you gay, is that really
Crowder's
gay?
Gay, dude. So what do you?
Yeah, gays are allowed to call each other gay, right?
They're allowed to call each other faggot.
They are. They're allowed. You're right.
So Crowder technically is in a very unique position that none of us are, where he can call you whatever he wants.
So yes, he's been trying to get Crowder.
Trust me, Mr. Carlos Maza, you would kiss Steven Crowder's wife more passionately than he does.
Yeah, no, that's very true. But you got to defend. You shouldn't be deplatforming people over. I've heard some of the jokes. The jokes Crowder's jokes on him aren't funny, but they're fucking milquetoast gay jokes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're very like, oh wow, So I figured here's what we should do. Because we've played this guy's videos many times before. He has this new video, just came out too. You're watching Fox News and you just don't know it. I figure that we should give our best try at making fun of him. What do you think? Maybe we should do, to see if he... Because remember, he wants to criticize everybody, but he doesn't want to be criticized.
Of course.
So let's... What's his name? Carlos what?
Carlos
Maza?
Maza. Yeah,
Carlos Maza. Cuban gay guy.
Take it away, gay boy.
I'm finally done watching Fox News. It's rotting my brain, and only boomers watch that crap anyway. From now on, I'm watching real news, stuff that actually matters. And I'll never have to worry about Fox News
I'm so sick
ever
of, he's like a gay, scuffed version of an angry video game nerd.
Yeah. Mike Mateo, the fucking other guy? Yeah, I get it.
No, I meant James.
I know, but, he acts like...
He's like scuffed angry video game nerd.
The headlines on Fox News tonight.
Gotten a lot of attention thanks to Fox News.
Started on Fox News. Yesterday on Fox News.
Last night on O'Reilly.
Last night on Hannity.
This morning on Fox and Friends.
Fox was all over the story.
I want to play this clip from Fox.
Clip from Fox News earlier.
It makes my head explode when I see these clips from Fox News.
Oh God. It's everywhere. There's no escape.
You should be made fun of at every chance you could. Every time you should be.
He thinks he's funny.
No, he does. He something else him and Crowder have in common. He thinks he's funny. You're not funny. You're not a funny man.
Yeah, now that you say it, you and Crowder probably have
a lot in common. So
much more in common than you have actually differences. That's a good point.
It is. No, that's what it is. It's little skits, little things. I come
dismissive cunt you are.
I'm going to tell you
little skits, little things they do.
Skits, whatever.
You're just such a fucking piece of shit.
Let me tell you let me tell you something, Carlos. Let me tell you something. I come from a Cuban family. And I'm gonna hit you right where it hurts. I guarantee you, Carlos, that nobody in your family supports your lifestyle. I'm not criticizing your lifestyle. It's not what I'm doing. But I'm telling you, nobody in your family supports your lifestyle, okay? Because a lot of people go, these white people, man, they're really so anti-gay. No, they're not. You want to talk about communities?
Yeah. Somewhere right now, there's an abuelo and an abuela making very snide comments about you in Spanish, probably.
There's abuelos and abuelas who probably are a part of the mug club.
Saying things under their breath, like...
This guy's been told a lot of times in Spanish, oye, pero when are you gonna find a girl? Like,
And he tells them
Yeah.
that he's gay, and they
don't care.
go right past it.
no, I know, but and then they're always trying to hook him up with some
Okay,
chick.
so look, like you get her wife, right? You still have some kids. So let's say maybe once in a while on a Friday you go to Key West. Okay,
cares?
that's fine, but you still have to start a family. Like that's just how they think.
They're
They think of old school gays of like you still gotta be a father.
Coño, you think Tito Puentes didn't suck dick? Of course he did. Of course he did, but he was married. He had kids.
By the way,
he had kids.
It's not just Hispanic people. Every culture has their gay guy.
They have
that
somebody.
that they look
Yeah.
back to and go, "Come on, man, you didn't think fucking Elvis didn't suck a dick or two?" But look, the point is. You know what I mean? Like, you still got to go out there and try to have, some kids and, leave a legacy behind.
Come on,
There's like athletes like
Yeah.
that too. Oh, come on. You think Homeboy didn't fuck a couple of his teammates like a man? Like in a masculine way? But you still got to have a wife and kids.
Thank God for Fox News.
Thank God for Fox News.
Thank God for Fox.
You get the truth out.
Thank God for Fox News.
That
or
is kind of
otherwise.
creepy. Like, that is a creepy sentiment.
It is. It's weird.
That they should stop repeating.
They should.
saying,
They
Thank
should.
God for this major global news network. What?
No one would be talking about these issues.
In an ideal world, political journalism looks like this. On either side, you've got the parties, fighting for the attention of the press. And in the middle, you've got journalists, sorting through what's important and what's just partisan bullshit.
Import it?
Yeah, but he's an idiot. We know he's dumb.
What issues are imported?
Yeah. What? Okay, you're imported. Let me tell you something. And you're pretending that Vox are some journalists in the middle. Hold on. Let me get this straight.
We're trying our best to get the truth out there, folks.
Hold on. The same networks that's doing a hit piece right now doing a hit piece, is saying that he's just some dude in the middle?
The people that are saying we should be yanking Tucker Carlson's wife and kids from their home.
Yeah, I know. Are you fucking insane?
Yeah. There are some smug lefties that I can't stand, but if somebody went, yeah, we need to go harass his wife and kids at his house, I'd be going like, are we really fucking floating this idea right now? How about we don't do anything like that?
This is called gatekeeping, and it's one of the most important things journalists do. Political operatives.
What's the matter, Royce?
No. Look,
They're helping.
There's
us.
other
They're
sites.
gatekeeping.
There's other sites that I wouldn't even agree with that I think are lefty rags that have a better moral ground to stand on as far as being journalist than Vox.
I'll say one.
Okay.
I'll say one that'll shock people.
Yeah.
HuffPo.
Yeah, yes, more than Vox.
I'm not saying HuffPo's a great.
No, not at
What
all.
I'm saying
but more
is,
than Vox.
when it comes to moral high ground over Vox or
Over
BuzzFeed,
Vox.
HuffPo. I've read at least one article in my lifetime on HuffPo and went, "Wow, that was a well-reasoned." Well, look at you guys. It's not often, but it happens. These people, that's hilarious.
Can spin whatever talking points they want, but ultimately it's the journalists who decide what's newsworthy enough to pay attention to. But that is in an ideal world, and we don't live in an ideal world. We live in hell.
You know who doesn't live in an ideal world? Your parents and your
No, they don't.
grandparents and your brothers and sisters. Well, actually, your brothers and sisters probably love you because
You make them look awesome.
Yeah, because they can fuck up once in a while and go like, "Hey, look, Dad, I got into debt with this whole thing. My car's about to get repoed." And they're like, "Yeah, it's okay. You're not sucking dicks, though, right?"
No,
Hey,
yeah, you're right.
Hey, let's get you a car.
Oye, papi, I knocked the girl up. Oh, thank God.
Oh, he was a girl, though. Not one of these, like fake girls with
No,
a
like, no,
penis.
it's a real
like
girl.
a real girl.
It's fine. I'll pay for it. Don't pay.
White girl? Hispanic girl?
Hispanic
Okay,
girl.
okay.
Hispanic.
Hey.
They're good.
Welcome to Thanksgiving.
Welcome.
It's pretty. Oh, man.
The thing is with this is like I know these families and I know what you're putting them through, and it's not fun.
And in hell, there's Fox News. Fox exists in this weird in-between space because it claims to be a news organization, but it's essentially a Republican front group. The network was founded by GOP political operative Roger Ailes.
Yeah, we know.
Not sure why he's posing like Shirley Temple in this.
You got him. Fucking nailed him.
I don't know. I don't know why you live like Shirley Temple.
Seriously.
I don't know why you drink Shirley Temples. You fucking.
I don't know.
degenerate.
You were probably molested like Shirley Temple.
This picture. Good
Naughty
shit.
little
Lollipop.
See, look, that's news. This is news. This is the real news.
Ailes spent his career advising Republican presidents like Reagan, Bush Sr., and surprise, surprise, Nixon. A memo from the Nixon Library detailed Ailes' dream of launching a Republican...
Okay, so CNN gets talking points directly from the DNC and got told exactly what stories to run and got told what to say at each debate. But
by the Clinton administration, by the Obama administration.
Are we not going to talk about that?
No,
Brazil,
we're not.
none of that?
No, we don't talk about that here.
But that's...
We don't do that here.
Like, I'm not... Like, I'll have the conversation. Yeah, okay, Fox is a right-wing talking point network. Fine. But stop pretending all the other ones aren't left-wing talking point networks.
Exactly.
Stop trying to push it to where, no. Fox is far right. CNN and MSNBC are right in the middle.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Fuck you, dude. Stop being so At least most of the people I know people that work at Fox that'll go, oh, yeah, we're a right-wing network.
Of course,
what are you gonna do? I'm going to fucking sit here and lie about it? But it's you guys that go, it's Fox are literally the Daily Stormer, but CNN and MSNBC, they're like between a rock and a hard place, man. Just trying to get the centrist little, like that guy, by the way, the guy in that analogy with the left and the right yelling at him, that's literally just Tim Pool. He's all alone.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Going, I'm trying. Look, man, want to know the truth? They're all full of shit. Run. Run!
I keep sweating through my beanies.
I don't know what to do anymore.
Now, a plan for putting the GOP on TV news, which was described as a way to get around the, quote, prejudices of network news selectors. Wow, nightmares really do come true. Ailes...
Nightmares really do come
like
true.
Like your parents' nightmare?
Yeah, we know
like
we
your
know the
parents' nightmare of having no grandchildren bounce around on their knee.
Yeah, no, and by the way, you're doing this little segment, and he's rocking a T-shirt. He's rocking like an old T-shirt that he pulled out of his hamper.
And I wonder if he's an only child. How great would it be, right, if he was an only child, right? Because let's say, like, his mom
Cuban, doubt it.
I know, I doubt it too. But hear me out on this. Let's say, right, that he and his parents had a kid, right, and they had one boy, and the dad was like, "Look, I can't afford to keep having kids, right? We got a boy. The boy's going to give us all the things we want, right?" And then they got really old. And it wasn't until after they couldn't breed anymore that they realized that he's gay. And
oh, no.
I want that level of heartache for you. Where you said, no, it's okay. We got a boy. You know, grow on, have kids, grandkids. It'll be great. Now they're like, oh, boy, we should have hedged our bets. Should have been good Catholics.
No, but it gets
27 kids.
Think about his family. It gets even worse because, again, I come from a Cuban family, so I'm allowed to say this. It's not even that, their kid didn't turn out like they wanted. He turned out to be a gay kid. And in a lot of the Hispanic community, that is a point of shame. It's not whether it's right or wrong. It's just how it is in the community. It really is. Not everybody, but the majority of it, I would say. Everyone I've ever seen in my life. But then it's like, he's not just a gay guy who works at a salon where you could, just say, he's a barber. You could lie and go, he's a barber. He is on Vox. He is on something that millions of people see every day. You can't even hide it.
Uses their name.
Uses their family name. He can't even hide it.
Actually founded Fox News. And with it, he turned partisan hackery into an art form. Obama salutes while holding coffee.
Everyone's talking about the disrespectful way the president saluted a Marine yesterday.
Clinton coughs during a campaign event.
We all have our coughing spells, but it doesn't look good when you have...
No. I'm not defending Fox here. No one's defending Fox News. This is a lie. You're selectively... Clinton didn't just cough once at an event. She was coughing a lot, to the point where even people on the left were like, is she okay?
Yeah, and then she collapsed.
She collapsed outside.
Carried into cars,
but again,
upstairs.
But no. But it's only Fox News that's hackery. It's only select. You're such a fucking phony.
All these conspiracy theories about her health.
Right. Rashida Tlaib says a naughty word about Trump.
We're gonna go in there. We're gonna impeach the motherfucker.
Is this?
It wasn't. It wasn't that Rashid Tlaib said motherfucker. It was the fact that somebody going in there with, at the time, no proof, we're just going to impeach him. The problem wasn't motherfucker, you motherfucker. Or brotherfucker in this case. It's the fact that she went in and said, we're going to... Can you imagine if a right-wing senator, when Obama was in there, goes... Yeah, and we're going to impeach the motherfucker. Do you not think CNN, Vox, and all these people would be doing hit pieces on this? That's all they'd be doing. You're full of shit.
Look at the left now. Look at the amount of hit pieces on Trump. Trump is an extremely irritating man sometimes.
Agreed.
But you guys have fixated on so many little things he's done to the point where it's the boy who cried wolf. Nobody cares anymore. So it's like you do the same thing. You're political hackery, as you put it. You guys are constantly like, did you hear Trump's niece is doing this? And it's like, dude, really?
Who cares? Yeah.
You're just going to dig into everything? Like, it's ridiculous. You're going after his kids. You go after his fucking grandkids. You go after his fucking sons. He can't even take a shit without you people fucking being on top of it.
It's what the Democratic Party has become.
Buckle up,
This
folks.
is the new Democratic Party.
This is the Democratic Party in 2019.
Fox knows this fucking bullshit doesn't actually matter, but that's not the point. The point is pretending that it matters, so voters at home think it does too.
Gee, I wonder who else does things like that.
So Donald Trump golfing on the weekends doesn't really matter. Every president's done it. Obama used to go on Hawaiian vacations all the time on Air Force One, and nobody cared. Every president does it. But he's been playing golf more than he's... Shut up!
Doing political communications. They're finding a weak point, and then they're hammering it very, very relentlessly. It's a network that was founded by political operatives. It has a partisan operative mentality, and it works.
What's I'm sorry. Then what's Zucker? Zucker's not a political...
And why is this guy...
Something Iglesias is his name.
I don't like the fact that last time I saw this guy, he was pissed off because somebody stole his baseball cards, and then Nacho had to tell him,
no,
like,
you're thinking of Better Call Saul. That's not him. It's him with the yellow Hummer.
Does that not look like him?
It does look like him.
But what about my baseball cards? He was so autistic, and Nacho's like, I'm going to have to kill this nigga. I'm going to have to kill this person.
Now I know what you're thinking. Oh my God, who cares? It's Fox. None of us actually watch that crap.
No, actually, Carlos, actually, Fox News, currently, right now, despite not being the one that people show in airports, despite not being the one that people play in banks, Fox News is absolutely skull fucking every other news network right now.
Yes.
Like Fox News, not just beating them in the ratings, dunking on people in the ratings. And if you guys are wondering what the difference is, beating people in the rating, wow, okay, I got a 4 share, you got a 3.7. Yeah. Wow, that's great. They're dunking on people like Tucker and Hannity are just dunking. It's like watching the varsity team play with JV one day as a drill, and you're like, bro, they're just dunking on these middle schoolers.
Yeah, they're the Harlem Globetrotters. You're the Washington Generals.
That's what it is. Right? So you can't say nobody's watching it. A lot of people are watching Fox News because you can't flip to anything else because you guys are panicking over somebody doing peeling out on rainbow-colored pedestrian crosswalks. And that's your fucking bit. You got to... It's ridiculous.
Looking at this picture, this seems to be his home, right? First off, close your closet. But secondly, do you think he still lives with his parents?
No.
You don't think so?
No, I think that is a 1-bedroom apartment.
Okay.
That looks like a 1-bedroom apartment. Because I have a feeling that Carlos doesn't make a whole lot of money.
No, they don't. None of these people make a lot of money.
Except you do watch that crap, Mary. You just don't realize it. Mary. Because once Fox News goes all in on a story, other networks pay attention.
Political journalists are very sensitive to complaints about
liberal my
bias.
baseball cards.
And so one thing they do is they...
What? I'm going to read what he said. Political journalists are very sensitive to complaints about liberal bias?
Yes.
Since fucking when? When did this start? I must have missed it.
They are very, very...
They openly donate to the DNC all the time.
I'll prove it.
I can. I actually can.
I'm great to disagree, I guess.
And so one thing they do is they overcompensate by paying a lot of attention to what's going on in conservative media. What's in conservative media? What are conservatives talking about? Let's elevate this. Let's take it seriously, even if I don't personally agree with it.
That's called being a journalist. You are supposed to... Journalism isn't about whether you believe it or whether you take it. That's not what it's about. Journalism is about taking a story and delivering it. That's what it's not whether you believe in it or not. Like the Chris Kattan story, for example. That's a perfect example of a story, the Chris Kattan story. It doesn't matter whether Mike and I believe whether he did it. He wrote it in a book, so you will report it and go, hey, Chris Kattan alleges this. We don't know if he did it or not, but this is what he alleges. That's what journalism is.
Nah, journalism is just saying drumpf over and over again until people start listeling.
Benghazi, for example. I'm still mad about this. In 2012...
Wait. What did he say? What did this fucking gentleman say?
I don't personally agree with it.
Take Benghazi, for example. I'm still mad about this.
Yeah, because people literally died. Oh my God, I'm still mad about the fact that U.S. soldiers died and they called for help and they were ignored. Can you believe these people on the right wing? Can you fucking believe these guys? Oh my God, they're killing us. Yeah. Send people over.
Like, what were we?
Fuck you.
Like, what were we supposed to do? Like, send backup support?
Yes.
From our military base that's only 400 miles away in Sicily? Like, really? like what? Like dispatch a commando team that would have taken maybe 45 minutes to get there? Like, what? Conspiracy theorist?
In 2012, Fox began peddling wild conspiracy theories about a terror attack in Benghazi.
Wild conspiracy theories, such as Hillary Clinton telling people to stand down.
Wild conspiracy theories?
Yes, wild.
Wild?
Yes, wild.
Conspiracy theories?
Yeah, dude.
So they didn't die. They weren't, those men weren't killed. Remember when the Benghazi thing happened? Let's talk about wild conspiracy theories. Remember when the Benghazi thing happened? They were Hillary was blaming it on a YouTube video, and CNN and MSNBC. They were blaming it on a YouTube video that had like 1,000 views that nobody. They blamed Benghazi on a YouTube. You want to talk about wild conspiracy theories? Because we can talk about wild conspiracy theories.
It's pretty fucked.
You want to talk about wild conspiracy theories like Trump was peed on by Russian prostitutes and BuzzFeed News Run? You want to talk about wild conspiracy theories?
Yeah, these people are...
I know we need to go to break. Just a little bit more and we'll go to break. I promise.
Explosive new details about a possible White House cover-up on Benghazi.
Unanswered questions about Benghazi.
Questions still remain unanswered.
Some have suggested this is bigger than Watergate.
Fox's goal was to smear the Obama administration, sure. But it was also to get other news outlets to take that smear.
Okay, fine. Then let me ask you, Carlos. What happened in Benghazi? Tell me. Guy with a fucking top ear pierced? Tell me. You fucking tell me.
Yeah, also, it was Obama that actually started the conspiracy theory.
Well, him and
He was the
Hillary,
one
yeah.
that said that it was a YouTube video.
Yes,
That's right.
Blame the YouTube video, and
Yeah.
then CNN ran with it, and MSNBC ran with it.
Seriously.
You know, at first blush, I think most journalists would be inclined to mostly ignore that. It wasn't nothing, but it just wasn't like the biggest news story in the world.
Wait a minute. So an elite SEAL team, I think it was a SEAL team, but correct me if I'm wrong, but it was some kind of a special forces team, and a long-serving U.S. ambassador killed in a foreign nation, and it wasn't really a big news story. Do you understand how, like, even when we're in a vicious war with a country, do you
It was special
understand? Okay, do you understand how fucking uncommon it is for countries to allow diplomats and ambassadors from America to get killed in their nations? We could be straight, like, do you understand that even Saddam Hussein and these other guys, when you go, okay, we're about to go to war, even the biggest animals on the planet are like, okay, you have 24 hours, vacate, get the fuck out of here. Like, it is so uncommon for U.S. ambassadors to get murdered on the job, to have their bodies paraded around in the street as a toy, It was a big fucking news story, despite your close relationship with the Obama administration and their ability to kind of crank out propaganda and craft the narrative. Aside from all that, if it had been any other president, it would have been. Can you imagine if an ambassador died under Bush? The fucking shit show would have happened.
The Obama administration, this is according to CBS News, spent $36 million to keep things under wraps in his presidency, to file lawsuits, $36 million worth of lawsuits, so stuff wouldn't go out. And Turkish has a good point. Yeah, no, you're right. It's not important. Let's talk about Stormy Daniels, though. Let's do that. That was the fact that CNN and MSNBC and all these people thought that Stormy Daniels, a billionaire fucking a porn star, was more important than a U.S. ambassador, Navy SEAL, and Delta team, which people are telling me was there. Have you seen the videos of the wife and the kids of the people that have died there, Carlos? Have you? Have you seen the videos? Huh? Have you? See, because they have what's called a traditional family. And when you have, and Carlos, I know you don't know what this is like because you go and you give hand jobs left and right every weekend in some sort of Manhattan bar. I get that. I know that you've been on the business end of a glory hole more times than you like to care to react. But normal people form what's called, and I'm going to teach you something, Carlos, loving relationships. And these loving relationships sometimes give you what's called a family. And these people love you unconditionally, because you mean something to them more than just some random fling or some cock down your throat. See, that's what those people do. And because those people have families and they have people that they love, this breaks their heart. This was a literal act of war.
Yeah.
No, this is what it was, a literal act of war.
And it was, again, you don't, even in an act of war, let's say, because I'm not trying to downplay the severity of soldiers being killed, and that's obviously a horrible tragedy. But soldiers die in conflicts all the time.
Of course.
But they murdered a U.S. ambassador who served for like 20 years,
Yes.
right? And basically walked around like he was a doll and paraded him around like, oh, look at me, I'm a U.S. ambassador. And paraded his dead body around on television. That's beyond an act of war. That's like, even during times of war, countries are like, all right, 48-hour grace period to get all your people out of here. We're not going to fucking kill you. Like, even madman dictators are like, we'll let them get the ambassadors and their dumb interns out of here, and then we'll start fucking launching mortars. Like, this was beyond that, and we just were like, stand down. And even the people, like, there are people nearby that are like, hey, we're in Sicily, right? Like, we could get in some fucking C-130s and be there lickety-split. And they were like, it's not a big deal. Relax. And then, obviously Stevens died, a bunch of guys died, and then a bunch of gold disappeared, and slaves are back. Slavery's back in a big way. So everything worked out. No, you're right. It's just a conspiracy theory.
I know. We will. I promise you're going to break just a little bit more. I want to get to just a little bit more, and then we'll go. I'm sorry. I've just
ignore that. It wasn't nothing, but it just wasn't like the biggest news story in the world. But it's on Fox. It's on Fox. You hear about it more.
Why is the media not dealing with a clear cover-up here?
And you say to yourself, okay, I don't want to be biased. I need to incorporate this into my news diet, into my reporting.
And eventually, Mary, it worked.
Aren't there still legitimate questions to be answered on Benghazi?
Very serious, unanswered questions.
Legitimate questions. Too many questions.
So now he's criticizing CNN and MSNBC for actually being forced to do their job. They were forced. They were forced to do their job.
It's not just for Fox News anymore. It's all of cable news.
So the result of that is that there's incredible agenda-setting power in AM talk radio and Fox News. They all go talk about something, no matter how sort of crazy or unimportant it is. It gets on the news agenda and it gets covered by the mainstream.
Thank God.
A U.S. ambassador getting killed.
Conspiracies.
It's not that important.
It's not a big deal. It's not that important. It's not. It's common. U.S. ambassadors, Royce, get murdered all the time. All the time. Every day.
All right, we'll go to break. I'm sorry. If I keep watching, it's Friday. I want to have some semblance of a good mood at the end of this. I know we need to go to break.